favorite. Yeah, reconnected here. Uh, Gave myself a little Christmas present here. Uh, these are my Hokas. They're called Sky Flows. Really great running shoes. I'm taking it so working about 3 weeks ago, so I'm just working my way up. But isn't this just a great trail to run on in the morning? Mountain bikers stuff. Mountain bikers love this trail, but it's New Year's Day and it's a little early for everybody. And this is exactly when I like it. Working on my new package today. Want to have it out by next week. How to turn your prospects into salesmen. A very simple question-based technique with a little psychology, common sense psychology, and a little bit of acting skill. Where the prospect, imagine this, the prospect does all the work. Uh, the prospect qualifies themselves, they give their own presentation, they even give you the order, they do everything. And it's a technique I've been using for a long time. It's just made my business wonderful. I work from home, I coach people, mentor them in sales, in real estate, in attraction marketing, so they don't spend any money on leads. Yeah, they usually close in one phone call. Just wonderful. Let me show you a little bit more scenery here. Uh, this is just a great little run, not far from the ocean. Nice soft dirt. We had a hell of a London fog this morning uh, here in San Diego, but it's cleared up. Down there you can see some more of those trees. I just left Winter Park, Colorado. Tons of snow there. It seemed like it snowed every day. And we thought spending New Year's up here in beautiful old San Diego, it's a good lifestyle going between Colorado and San Diego a couple times a year, and a couple other places too. All you got to do is you just have to have a sales system, basically, and do a little grassroots marketing once in a while. It's not hard, anybody can do it. And you can have a wonderful business. You can, depending on how much time you want to work in on it, you can make a little bit of extra money, or you can make more money than most people in a month and most people make in a year. It takes work. It takes certain skill sets. It takes a lot of common sense too. I need a haircut. Wow. But this is my trail. And these trails they go for miles through these canyons and areas here. So even though you're in a highly populated, look at this foliage here. It's really neat. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Hope you guys have a healthy and happy and prosperous New Year. Hello there, Joker. Hello there, Kauai Reese. Oh, my favorite island in Hawaii is Kauai. I don't think you spell your name exactly. Sean Osby. Happy New Year, my buddy Sean. Oh, I'm so happy you came on, Sean. Happy New Year, buddy. Taking my little trail run here. Going slow, building up my running again. I do 10 miles a day. Your uncle wants to stay young and beautiful like all my audience out there. I love New Year's morning, Christmas Day morning, only because it's so quiet. I love that. I don't think we have enough quiet anymore. What do you guys think about that? I think we need, hi there, everybody. I'm so glad you guys came on. Here, let me show you a little bit more of my trail here. This is my good old California trail. What I love is that it's so easy on the knees. The dirt here, it's sand. It's a soft beach sand, and it's great on the back. and on the knees and things like that. More, I think they call them cat o' nine tails. They're all over the place here. It's almost spooky. It's so quiet over here. But like I was saying before, and this trail just goes, they go for miles and miles. Maybe tomorrow or this weekend, I'm going to go to the beach. It's not far from my home here. Running on the beach is great. You know, running on the Strand, not the boardwalk. It's called the Strand in California. Crazy California. But you got to get out early, otherwise you'll get clobbered by people on bikes going too fast, out of control, skateboarders. The guys on the electric scooters are really dangerous on the Strand. And they got this other single wheel skateboard, a lot of guys on that. So it's a traffic jam by the beach. But there's no problem here. It's just nice and quiet, soft run. I was telling you guys earlier, I don't know, here's my little gift to myself, my favorite running shoe. People always ask me. These are Hoka's. They're called Skyflows. Uh, I love Hoka's. They caress your feet, okay? They are just wonderful. They're soft, they're cushiony. I run in either running sandals, Lunas, or I run in my Hoka's when I'm feeling a little sore. Just got here last night. Got here yesterday afternoon. Drove 1,106 miles. Yes, a very good run. Oh, let's see. Any questions here? Happy New Year to you, Brad, Sean, Mr. NK. Hi, everybody. I I was saying I try to run 10 miles every day. I can mix it up on the trails and on the treadmill, and I seem to average about 10 or more. In the summer, I get even more mileage. I can get 15 a day. And you run at any speed you want. I think running is just moving every day. And I have a rule that I'll teach you guys that I share with my clients. I mentor people in business, but also a little bit of common sense too. Crossing the highway here for a moment, just to get on, cross over to the other part of my trail here. Like I said, I love it because it's so quiet here. But, and here's the entrance to another trail. Let me turn my camera around here. They have these trails through the canyons. Some are highly maintained. Some are maintained by the bikers and people who use it. Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good morning. This is a lovely trail. This is high maintained. This is right near. California has these all over the place. And people are starting to come out. I was saying before, I do 10 miles a day. I mix it up. Rule of 5 is get out for 5 minutes a day. You step outside for 5 minutes, and if you feel good, go for another 5. Go for 25, 35, 65. Some days you feel good, push it. Because for an average, every mile you run, you burn up 100 calories. Yes, I do count calories. I still fit into my high school jeans, but the older you get, the harder it gets. Last night, I did something I only do really once a year. I celebrated New Year's with my wife. I went to In-N-Out Burger and got some double doubles and some of those fantastic French fries, and opened a bottle of my favorite Miller High Life beer. was a and went to bed early because we just drove over the last day and a half 1,106 miles. That's driving is tiring, but the 5-minute rule is step outside for 5 minutes. If you feel good, do more. And when you move, you burn calories. You reset your BMR, your basic metabolic rate. Uh, I watch what I eat. I eat one meal a day. I try to eat healthy, not always. I just told you about In-N-Out Burger. Um, but I also started last year swimming. So I swim at least 1,000 meters a day. So 10 miles running and 1,000 meters a day. Uh, I burn an average of 1,500 calories a day. And then if I watch what I eat just for dinner, this is not a diet show, don't worry. I usually can control my weight up or down. You know, when those pants feel a little bit tight, I eat more salads, more veggies. When I'm getting a little too thin, you know, I'll get out the good old prime rib on the barbecue or something like that. I'm an omnivore, but that means I can change and eat what I want. So I'm very conscious of my weight, my health. Got to take responsibility for it. Resolutions once a year don't work. You guys know that already. Your your goals are daily. Absolutely. Let's see here. Hopefully we are still broadcasting. Yes, we are. Good. No. Anyway, uh, that's kind of my health routine. Daily exercise. I work from home. I write books, mentor wonderful people. Love my clients. And sales. I think sales is $1 million skill. Working on my new package. Like I said earlier, how to turn your prospect into the salesperson. Yeah, they do. You sit back, ask a few questions, and they do all the work. Let me show you this trail again. It's just, I love these trails. They just go for miles and miles. This morning, I'm taking it easy. I'm probably only going to do 7 miles this morning, and I'm going pretty slow, actually. Just had a little bit of, I just had a little hernia surgery. It was amazing. I went in the operating room at 8, and I was back home by 1:30, and it's non-invasive, I think is the term. They put 3 little tubes by your belly button. They put in a little Teflon patch, and you're good as new again. Love modern American medicine. Absolutely. So this is the trail right here, and it just goes on forever, which is wonderful. Not too many people on this morning. They do a lot of lovely landscaping and maintenance. And wherever you live, I'm sure there's a trail somewhere or a nice place to take a walk where you can get that country feel. Even in very populated, I'll show you the back here. See, it just goes forever. I got a nice little corral here. Follows the way. Running in San Diego is very interesting. Uh, you can run into, and I have in the canyons, you can run into a pack of coyotes, believe it or not. uh, at least in San Diego. You can run into rattlesnakes. Sean, I think you remember from a couple of years ago, there was a rattlesnake on the trail, big one. You got to watch where you're stepping, especially if you're in the heavy brush area. We have tarantulas. I haven't seen scorpions, but I know they exist more further inland. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking about that a couple minutes. Yeah. What else do you run out here? possums and skunks and oh god, yeah, and all those kind of things. Uh, but the snakes are they. It's a little cool this morning. It's still early here. It's only 9:51 New Year's morning, so you don't get a lot of snakes come out until it's warm. They're cold-blooded, as you know, reptiles. So it's a pretty safe bet. This is a moderate maintained trail. There's some interesting foliage there. Let me just turn this around here for you guys here. And it looks like it's going to be a really nice day. I think it's going to warm up to about 70 today, which is really funny because 2 days ago I was in a couple foot snowstorm. The winds were 60 to 80 miles an hour up by the Berthoud Pass. And here I am running in my shorts, my good old Amazon essential shorts. uh, I love California. It gets a lot of, I guess it just depends on how you look at it. Yes, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive here. Housing is the biggest problem. Uh, Gasoline. Let me tell you about gasoline here. I left Colorado. I think I was paying $2.49, $2.69 a gallon at the cheapo gas stations. Get to California, it's $4.59, and they say thanks to our not beloved Governor Newsom that it's going to go up another 60 cents to a dollar because of new environmental restrictions on the oil processing plants up by LA. Nice blue sky today. But California is expensive. There's no getting around it. But where else can you live where you can go surfing in the morning, skiing in the afternoon? You can play golf. There are people who've done the challenge: surf, ski, and golf in one day. Uh, Inland, we have a beautiful Pacific coast. Coast area. You go a little bit inland, temperature gets a little bit warmer. You go about 10, 15 miles inland, you run into desert, like a true desert, like Borrego Springs. We drove out here on Route 15, uh, and we go through Death Valley outside of Vegas, Area 51, who knows? Oh, it's nice, there's no, except I saw 2, 3 people on the beginning of that run, and nobody else out here. I love it. I love the quiet. Sometimes I think we have too many distractions, too many electronics, too much entertainment, too many games. I think sometimes we just want a little bit of quiet. Try getting that on an airplane, by the way. I've been doing a lot of flying lately, and thank God I have my sound reduction AirPods. Uh, People either talk too loud, screaming children, or people, the latest quirk that's really nuts, especially in the airport and in the supermarkets. I saw yesterday people having conversations or listening to a podcast on their phone using the speaker device. Okay, so that everybody, no earplugs or anything, just everybody else hears their conversations or their entertainment, whether they want to or not. I think it's rude, but maybe that's just me. Sometimes we just want the quiet. But California, look at these trees, these old trees here. Down there is, we have even little mountains here, and I'm not far from the ocean. That is Mount Miguel down there. Isn't that pretty? Uh, there's cell towers and stuff out there. And it's right in the background. It's not the Colorado Rockies, mind you, but it's okay. Uh, the people are very nice here, if not stressed out. Uh, I don't know how a young family, the average American family, husband and wife, two kids. Sorry, I'm not going to be woke here. Okay. um, and they're working hard. They have two cars, and they must be spending a minimum of $100 to $200 a week on gas, because one thing Californians love is their cars. They will live in a cardboard box as long as they can have a nice car. Okay, that's a part of the California mystique. Uh, they love their cars. Uh,